Upon dropping down in Bogota, I noticed this place reminded me of somewhere. It was just like.
It's just like Compton.
Despite what DJ Quick said, it actually reminded me of another western United States city, Portland, Oregon. The two places are united in their hilly environments, love of coffee, leftist politics, and of course, rain.
When we landed in Bogota, we decamped downtown. Downtown provided a cheap spot, and it was still central to the La Candelaria neighborhood. La Candelaria is the place where you can find all the hipster vibes and touristy attractions. It is cute as a button. We did make our way down there a few times. One of our favorite spots was La Prudencia. If you are a foodie or even not a foodie, you will love La Prudencia. Just go knock on their door. The owner will let you in and you will be taken on an experience food tour of Bogota.
But we are creatures of the night that taste the noise, and the nightlife eventually made its call. We decided to visit El Cock in the party Zona T. People confused the elements of a good night out. Before the atmosphere, before the drinks, even before the DJ. A good night out requires a crowd that's receptive to celebrating together. The crowd at El Cock was beautiful, knowledgeable, and sophisticated, without being haughty. We hit the next day hyped on Bogota. DB was talking crazy talk about buying property there. But this sad song seemed to be an omen of ill tidings. We ran into a group of young poets that had grim looks on their faces that seemed to warn of gray days ahead. Their countenance expressed more than their typed words ever could. They were here to remind us that the world sometimes suffocates any good that comes to keep some fucked up sense of balance. It used to seem like a farce that if these poets had been on this corner any time since anyone had set sail on the Americas. After being distracted by the poets and a certain shoe shiner, we realized that the line for La Puerta Falsa was just way too long. We weren't going to be able to go in there. So we had to make the best of it. We just went next door. Hopefully this disappointment wouldn't follow us. So much of travel blog is driven by FOMO, for better or worse. With time and funds limited, you try to do everything, official and unofficial. But life gets in the way sometimes. We try to go to the Gold Museum, but we're denied entry for reasons.
We're open until 7. They have a last entry at 6, but
No Botero for us.
no Botero for us. So.
Botero.
Anyway,
Right.
bummer.
Indeed. So Adiba got sick shortly thereafter, which put a damper on everything. We think it was the rain, which was a factor in us deciding to travel and leave Portland. So we just stayed in and ordered Rappi every day, which was undeniably a bummer. Luckily, the sickness was not COVID. Eventually, I decided I needed to feed the content beast and went out to the long-delayed visit to Vendor Trash, Language Exchange / Meat Market, Ringo Tuesdays. This place had the feel of telling your mom you're going to do homework with a friend so you can really smoke weed. Bros were literally conga lining to the dance floor. This place devolved into one of the most intense meat markets I've ever experienced in my life. There were literally people from everywhere. Some dude from Sweden asked me where I was during the language exchange, because that's when you can make the connection with the chicas, quote unquote. This literally made me feel worse that my partner DB couldn't make it. It was clearly time to get out of here. But as a parting gift, some guy came up to me, well, actually several different guys came up to me to ask if I needed companionship for the night. I couldn't get in my Uber soon enough.
We ventured out shortly after I started to feel better. We made our way to Video Bar, which is a perfectly fine club playing all the hot Latin reggaeton. I had my hopes set high to dance the following night away at nearby Asilo Bar, however, where Depeche Mode tribute night was underway to honor the recent passing of keyboardist Andrew Fletcher. Unfortunately, the coming weekend would be Colombia's dry time, and clubs and bars were closed as the country prepared to enter in a new leader and mandated a sober vote from the people.
Victory at the Gustavo Petro camp as he celebrates a spot in the runoff presidential election after a first round that saw the left-wing candidate win over 40% of votes.
Today we won. Today is a day of triumph.
Gustavo Petro was not the only one celebrating. A party also erupted at the Rodolfo Hernandez base. The right-wing populist candidate joins Petro in the runoff after an unexpected second-place victory in the first round with more than 28% of ballots.
As previously mentioned, I was still bummed we would be leaving soon, and I spent most of my time in Bogota indoors with cold. We ventured out to Plaza Bolivar in the La Candelaria district. The plaza is a beauty and houses a variety of historical sites in the capital, such as the primary cathedral and the Palace of Justice. It was here the llamas found me. What is most likely a huge tourist trap, I was beyond thrilled to meet them. They lifted my spirits and wished me safe passage for our next adventure.
Vete, tengo ahí. Acá, vete acá. La mitad de las dos. Abrázala. Quítate el tapabocas, amor. Colombia. ¿Dónde nos visitas de mujer? Dominicana. Americano. Americano, bienvenidos. Abrázala, quítate el tapabocas. Abrázala, abrázala.
We have enough problems.
Oh boy. Oh no. I almost turned the llama's loose.
Cógela duro para que no se mueva, cógela. Cógela y acá para que no se mueva.
Okay. All right. Oh, thank you. Oh, you're both so very kind.
Tú.
Vamos ya. Oh, gracias.
But before we could leave, we had to try the Puerto Faso one more time. It seemed that the stars had aligned this day. It was sunny outside. The line wasn't too long. So, it seemed like the time to take advantage of our last rest in Bogota. We got to leave Bogota with no regrets at all. We did everything despite the dry weekend and despite sickness.
Waited like, it's probably been a 2-hour wait now to get the best tamale in Colombia at the oldest restaurant in Colombia. Look, we're at the Fausto. So here we go. Pretty good. It's a Colombian tamale. Delicious. Worth the wait.